everyone. Hopefully you had a happy Halloween. This is a Mark Leibovit volume reversal tutorial here on Esignal for Monday morning, November 2nd. As you know, I have a newsletter, several newsletters under the vrtrader.com banner, and I would encourage you to go to vrtrader.com for more information on a whole series of products. I also would encourage you to check with GCNlive.com on Saturday mornings, 10 o'clock Eastern, where I host the Wall Street Raw radio program, now sponsored by Esignal. That's GCNlive.com, Saturday mornings, 10 a.m. Eastern. We're going to look at Valeant this week, which has been a big story on CNBC and other networks, and we just thought you'd bring up to speed a little bit on the VR signals that had come in here. As you know, the stock had been under pressure with the negative news story, but as you can see here, there was plenty of indication on a trading basis that something was going on, and if not, you could be trading it anyway. As you know, I try to tie in the 533 stochastic when it's in a downtrend and I get a VR. I'm more inclined to take a trade. It doesn't mean I won't take one anyway, but that's sort of a guidepost that I tend to use, and I've talked about this before. The screen you're looking at is very simple. I've got a 50-day moving average, which is the blue line, and a 200-day moving average, which is the green line, my VRs, and the 533 stochastic. As you can see here, there were a couple very nice trades here in the September period. Negative VRs came in prior to sharp breaks in the stock, and we did have a confirming 533 to the downside. There are times that I may not take the trade. For example, here we're looking in early October, October 5th. The 533 was sort of neutral, wasn't as clear, and I probably wouldn't have taken the trade. And over here, for example, I think this was on October 15th, we had a little rising stochastic, so I probably wouldn't have taken that one. But here, a couple of days later, we did get another negative. We had a downtrending stochastic. As you can see, there was a big break. The view that I take, as you know, is looking for a couple-day trades here. This is not an investment strategy, VR, though on a weekly and monthly basis it could be. So let's have a look at the weekly chart. You can see that there was some plays here even on the long side. Let's go back here to July. We had a positive VR on the weekly chart, rising 533 stochastic. So you had 2-3 weeks to the upside, which was nice. And then we had a negative VR here on September 28th on the weekly chart, and you had a downtrending stochastic. So if you want to take a weekly strategy, then you would have gone short on that. Then you would have ultimately a couple weeks later participated, which is basically 2-3 bars later. So there's some correlation here, as you can see, on the positives and the negatives, and this gives you more of an immediate perspective. So I just want to show you Valeant, which has been big in the news here. Again, vrtrader.com, we make specific recommendations on our Platinum service, and I would encourage you to go to our radio show again Saturday mornings. And here at Esignal, we do offer a 1-month free trial to the Leibovit volume reversal, which involves 3 versions of my indicator. I've been showing you the sequential version, which posts all positive VRs, but we also have the directional version, which filters out repetitive VRs, and our 2-day version, which is based on the premise that following a VR, as you just saw, you tend to get movement in that direction for a couple bars or a couple weeks or whatever time frame that you're working with. Appreciate you checking in. We'll catch you next week.